shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will.
Hey, it's Byron Paidoussi and Whitney from Fitness and Fuel and Marinara. And today we're going to make our meatballs. Healthy take on it.
Absolutely. We've done a couple of things to make it a little bit healthier. We're really psyched that we're able to find organic, grass-fed beef in many other stores. I mean, including Costco,
Trader Joe's, Pavilions are carrying it
so
now
it's
as well.
not just Whole Foods these days. I'm very excited about that. So one, we're going to be working with some meat that's not only better for you, it's about 85% lean versus the 80% that goes into most meatballs. And then you also, I mean, these are animals that have been raised humanely. They also have, been fed a nice grass diet, which they are supposed to have versus so many.
Cows ain't supposed to eat corn, and there's definitely a difference in the flavor of the meat, and it's a great improvement. We're also ditching the sugary ketchup that you'll find in a lot of people's meatball recipes. We're going to go with just straight up tomato paste. And the other big thing, Whitney, is gluten intolerance, so we're ditching the bread. No breadcrumbs in this recipe.
Yeah, but if you feel like you need a little bit of something for binder, you can always use a like just a teaspoon, tablespoon or so of gluten-free flour of your choice.
Alrighty, what you need for this recipe are the following.
1 pound ground organic grass-fed beef, turkey, or bison. 1 onion, red or white, you pick. 1 teaspoon minced garlic. Some olive oil spray. 1½ teaspoons tomato paste. 1 large egg. Possibly a tablespoon of gluten-free flour. A pinch sea salt, some freshly ground pepper, and 1/4 to possibly a whole teaspoon of cayenne pepper, depending on how spicy you want these meatballs.
For meatball prep, we've got the pan over here. Gonna add some olive oil spray.
Is it hot?
Pan's at a nice decent heat. Now we're going to get our onions in there, and we want to sweat the onions off to soften them before we put them into the meat mixture. We're also going to add about a tablespoon of garlic. Alright. Now we're going to saute this off. Let's get that working. Gonna get the red spatula, match my shirt. Now we're not looking to fully cook the onions, we're just want to soften them, let the sweetness come out, and then we're going to put them into our meat mixture along with the rest of our ingredients. Alrighty, so in our mixing bowl, we've got our organic grass-fed beef. The onions have just finished sauteing, so we're going to take them now, we're going to add them into the beef. That's our nicely sauteed onions and garlic. To this, we're going to add about a teaspoon of crushed black pepper and a little pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt, about a tablespoon of good quality organic tomato paste.
No sodium added.
The final thing we're going to put in, 1 egg. Again, organic cage-free egg. Now, you've got to incorporate this together. So what you're going to just do is get in there with your hand and just kind of really emulsify everything together. Now the key is you want to get this mixed up together well now, but then when you form your meatballs, you don't want to overly compress the meatballs and you end up with a very wet and compressed meatball. Alright, now we've got our meat mixture all incorporated together. It's time to cook our meatballs. So we've got a good, nice non-stick skillet. Instead of frying in about 1 inch or 2 of oil like a lot of people do with their meatballs, we've just lightly coated the pan with some olive oil. I'm going to use a little bit of gluten-free flour on my hands just to stop the meat from sticking to me too much. And then get the meat. I'm going to do about 1½ inch diameter. Just kind of loosely form meatball. You don't want to compact it too much. If you compact the meat, you'll end up with a basic, almost a baseball-like texture to your meatball, which is very unpleasant. And then we're just going to pop that into the pan. You get a nice little sizzle going on. Alright, let's get a couple more going. In the pan. And then the next thing is you just want to kind of lightly turn them around so that, we're going to cook them on all sides. Got a nice golden brown and they're starting to smell real good. Alrighty, so the meatballs are finished And that's what they look like. A nice golden brown color, cooked all the way through. Meatballs aren't really good medium rare, so it's fun to eat them. We like them a couple ways. I love them with marinara sauce and some pasta and broccoli.
If you want to do marinara, of course, you can do another Italian option, which is our pesto. We have a basil pistachio pesto. Look at these links on the screen, the marinara sauce and the pesto. Or if you're having a party and you want to do some like finger foods and stuff, you can certainly throw them in with our barbecue sauce, again, on the screen. Anyway, enjoy and...
It's a great recipe. Try it out.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kisses, baby. Feels good.